Yes, good evening, good evening, good evening. You know the vibes, man. You're rocking out with Shy Sizzle. So this is gonna be a special sauce, man. I have, when I put my shit together, right? When I put my shows together, you already know how the sauce drops it, right? But today is a special request, man. I got DM'd uh, a question that I was, and it's crazy. See how God works? I was gonna speak on this, man, because truth be told, dudes can't fuck with me. Give me my flowers now. Pay homage. Man, see how God works? I was gonna speak on. Pay homage, man. Like at the end of the day, man. But that's neither here nor there. But I'm gonna get to it, right? But first, I want to just say I'm very eager and excited to see Lomachenko. Yeah, Lomachenko is back this weekend. I'm eager to see him more so than Tank Davis. And I'm going to explain why right now. Like I said, I'm going to explain why right now. I'm eager. I'm going to explain why right now to see Lomachenko, because Lomachenko is coming off a loss, right? Number one, controversy loss at that. But number two, I'm eager to see where he's at with it mentally. You know, we know his physical attributes in that ring, but I just want to see how he comes back after not being the undisputed the king no more. But that's neither here nor there. But and as far as like the Tank Davis fight, I'm gonna say this, man. You guys know how they move over there. If the dude Barrios was really that much of a threat to Tank, he wouldn't be having this fight, man. You know that Monica over there. They commit legal robbery. So, they can hype it up all they want, but it's like, boy's not a threat to Tank, man. If he was that much of a threat, you see how they move him. They move him as a fragile package. The fight wouldn't be going on. The fight wouldn't be taking place. But now, I'll get back into that more in depth in a little while. I want to touch on what my man asked me about as far as my highlights in this boxing game. I have quite a few. Like I was telling him, like I jumped in this. I was interviewing world champions in person. You got people that don't even do that. They can't even do it on StreamYard with a heavy flow. Here you had a guy from the projects, I might say, just jumping out the gate. No journalism school, jumping out the gate, interviewing the likes of Keith Thurmans, the Spencers, Tony Harrison. That's another memorable one. Tony Harrison, the night he won his championship. Keith Thurman, like I just said. My man Johnny, what's his name? Johnny Football, man. I interviewed a Heisman Trophy winner. This is countless, man. I'm blessed, man, when it comes to like conducting interviews and interviewing people. But I would honestly have to say another one of my big accomplishments is after all was said and done, they try to tarnish my name, the Goof Squad. That's what I call them, the Goof Squad. And how I bounced back, assisting on getting Jihad Tucker signed, and now you know the vibes with that. And we have a whole bunch more fighters that are gonna be doing some things. That's why you don't really be seeing me on here. Like right now, I'm set up. I got everything set up. But the last couple of times, I've been having to flow off my phone because I be moving around. I be moving and grooving, and it is what it is. It is what it is, man. God is good. But just competing with the big dogs. You know what I'm saying? I say the big dogs because that's what they are. They get handouts, man. For those of y'all that don't really know nothing about this media shit, right? Everything in this shit is based off relationships, right? I already know a lot of people don't like me. It's not that they don't like me. It's just that I'm too raw for them. I'm too uncut. And I'm pure. And they see how the fighters, the real fighters, the solid fighters, the tall fighters cling to me and fuck with me. And they can't stomach that because a lot of them don't know how to talk to fighters. They ask them the dumbest questions. They it is what it is. Like, because at the end of the day, like I said, a lot of this media stuff that y'all see is all smoke and mirrors. It's people getting put in position based off of relationships that they have with people. They're not qualified at the end of the day. But life is based off relations and relationships. And certain people get handouts. That's all that is. And then a guy like me came along and I just crushed that whole stereotype. Because here it is. They try to do everything in their power to keep me from being around the fighters, not giving me credentials. But look, it never worked out. You know why? Because like I always say, when God has something for you, it's always going to be for you. And even when they did the goofy stuff, right? Trying to tarnish my name. Oh, he says he's his cousin. He says he's his cousin. Trying to make it seem like I'm some clout chasing dude. Man, listen, you see how God made me bounce back with that? Now my real family runs Texas. Yeah, my real family. Yeah, but that's neither here nor there, man. But like I said, man, I got a lot of highlights, man, and they only gonna get bigger. Like I said, they only gonna get bigger. They only gonna get better. But though, yeah, those are some of the most memorable ones. You know, this coming up, like the interviews, Tevin Farmer. I don't want to disrespect somebody and not say their name. The Russell brothers, you know, all of them. Yeah, I can honestly say I'm the only one that honestly interviewed all the Russell brothers, even Allen, Trainer Allen. Yeah, all of them. It's everybody, man. Everybody. Bud Crawford's teams. My man Jamel Herron, Maurice Hooker, Robert Garcia, Gabe Rosado, Bernard Hopkins. The list goes on, man. The list goes on when it comes to the interviews in person. You know, like I did this live in the flesh. A lot of people can't say that, man. A lot of people do it behind this right here, and then they feel some type of way because they feel like they have a strong handling on GoofTube. You know what I'm saying? That's what I call it, GoofTube. Because at the end of the day, when we turn this off, it's reality time now. That's why you see me, I put my sauce down for a little bit. But like I'm not, every once in a while, if I'm sitting here in my zone and I'm watching a fight or something, you know, you might catch me do a 2-3 hour joint, but I don't have 2-3 hours to sit on here and just do nothing. As you can see, I really move around in the game. I might be at the gym. I might be around Jahad Tucker and the rest of the guys. Yeah, we got fighters now, man. We got fighters. But yeah, those are just some of my highlights, man. And I appreciate that appreciate you asking me that, man. I was really gonna touch on that, man. I was gonna touch on that because like I said, man, I overstand all the jealousy. You know, it'd be a lot of jealous guys in this game, man. And I say this game, period. Like the whole, not even just the media game, just the boxing game, period. Because it'd be people that claim they've been in the sport their whole life and they haven't accomplished a tidbit of the stuff that the so-called guy that does no views, that you know, is not an internet guy, did. It is what it is, man. Because like I said earlier, man, when something is for you, it's always going to be for you, man. No man, woman can stop that, man. They can't, man. Because, like I said, it's good for us to tap in. Everybody needs to tap into their talents. And I noticed that, right? That's why I said this, too. People need to start giving it up because you'll see somebody doing something and you'll try to do it. It doesn't work like that. Because, like I said, you got to tap into your talents. You see, that's why I dropped the whole Jacko Fitness name, because the weirdo, yeah, that's what he was, a weirdo. He was thinking his name held value. It doesn't, bro. It really doesn't. And at the end of the day, the people that, was the ones giving out the media credentials, they didn't even like you because you post pictures. You're not even doing media work. So, man, I was happy to drop that name, man, because that name was getting me nowhere now because you killed the brand. You killed the brand. You don't see, some people get it, some people don't. But at the end of the day, you see what my new hashtag was, as we move on. And that's what we did. We moved on. Like I said, shout out to the rank. They be using a lot of the sauce. It is what it is, man. But unlike the others that used to try to steal sauce and not give it up, not pay homage. It's just disgusting, man. That's how you gotta. I'm telling you, that's my new shit. You see, I'm on heads, man. These MC Gustos out here, man. That's a lot of them. It's a lot of MC Gustos in the game. They will try to run with your whole blueprint and won't give it up. But let's get to some of these articles, man. I noticed that the boy, Boo Boo Andres, I'll get to that on Instagram. He's on Charlo's Hills. They just announced the undercard. I want to show you this right here. This is a big fight right here, man. It needs to get a little bit more airplay. But I want y'all to see, because he's fighting a guy that he gave the boy problems, man. He gave Lopez problems, man. So I like to just see how Romo comes back, man. The Matrix, man. How he handles it. How he handles this fight, man. Yeah, they just announced the undercard for that bout. And I see, since we're speaking on undercards, I see what's the name? The Bronco, Carlos, I don't want to say his last name wrong. He got added to the Tank Davis undercard. That's a good bout, sturdy, strong fighter. Dominican fighter. Yeah, like I said, man, I'm gonna touch on that again, man. The Tank Davis fight, right? I know they trying to hype it, like Mario Barrios guys a chance. If they felt that threatened, how those dudes move over there, they would not have made this fight, man. I don't care. Somebody needs to keep it real and say it. By God damn, it must be me. They would not move Tank like that. They haven't been moving him like that, and they're not going to move him like that. He is their prized possession. They always tell you that they are grooming a pay-per-view star. So why, after only his first pay-per-view, would they try to throw him to the wolves? Come on, let's make it make sense, people. See, that's why they don't like me, because I'm too raw. I'm going to give it to you, raw and uncut. If this dude was that much of a threat, he is not getting the Tank Davis fight, man. He is not getting the Tank Davis fight, especially at 140. No way. That's uncharted waters for him, man. Come on, let's talk today, man. You rocking out with the source. You're truly one of the best doing this, man. We got to make it make sense, man. If dude was that much of a threat to beating Tank, he would not be fighting him. And we need to just kill all of the not trying to rain on their parade. This is not a world title fight, man. We got to stop saying secondary and regular championships or world titles, man. And Mayweather highlighted that as damn self. But look how they flipped the script. Josh Taylor is the undisputed champion at 140. So they cannot be fighting for no belt. But I guess, but hey, what do I know? Regulars are world titles now, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what I said. The game is so watered down and just goofy. Or just goofy. So they fighting for a WBA regular. Oh, since we on the Tank Davis, shout out to my man, Coach Evans. I see he reposted something. I'm gonna get to that too. Regis is on Tank Davis's head too. He's on his helmet. Matter of fact, let me pull that up. Let me go on the gram real quick, man. Highlight some of my stuff off the gram. Yeah, off the gram. Let me highlight a couple things off the gram. See, we be killing this, man. I told you when I'm in the lab and I'm just on the ones and twos like this, these boys can't see me, man. They don't listen. They just talk boxing, but I am boxing. I am boxing. Let me get to my guy, man. Let's get the coach, man. Coach, Regis ain't playing, man. Regis ain't playing. And since we in we're gonna talk about 140, big time 140. Let's get that up there so y'all can see what I'm talking about. Know what I'm talking about? Know what I'm talking about? What I chat about? Yeah, this is what Regis had to say. And he's very accurate with this, man. Very, very accurate. Regis progress. Now I quote, I can fucking guarantee you that Tank won't fight me. Yeah, you heard that? I can fucking guarantee you. And that gets back to what I was just stating, man. See, look how I bring the source together for y'all. That gets back to what I was just stating, that if they felt that Mario Barrios was a real threat, he wouldn't be fighting him. It is what it is, man. See, somebody got to give it to y'all raw and uncut, man, because a lot of people is not doing this, man, like how I do it, man. Like, and that's why I say I'm the underground king at this. I'm the best, man. I did my show on my own. Like in the beginning when I was doing it, I was trying to carry people. No more. Nah, never that. No more. No more need to. No more need to. But like I just said it, man. If the dude was that much of a threat, they would not be fighting. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. I'm telling you. Like, I know how those people move over there. And they tell you how they move. What do they always say? What's his favorite moniker? A legal robbery. That's what they about to commit on Saturday. Another legal robbery. They gassing y'all up. Like dude is some type of a threat, right? Meanwhile, and they telling you it's a world title fight. Meanwhile, the undisputed champion at 140 is Joshua Taylor. But if you rewind this back, I remember Mayweather saying there was too many belts in boxing. But here it is. They are using that now. But it was too many belts in boxing. But like I said, you see what Regis said. Shout out to Regis Progress, my guy. Friend of the source. Him and his strength and conditioning coach. He's on his heels, man. And somebody needs to put an APP out on Adrian Broner, because word on the streets is Gary Antoine Russell was looking for him. And he's also looking for Tank Davis. That's an excellent interview Gary Russell did on Fight Hype. Y'all get a chance, man. Play it back. Gary Russell was telling them, you in a rock and a hard place. You are in a rock and a hard place, because now you act like you want to campaign at 140, You know who's at 140? Polo the Dawn. So it's no in between. Choose your poison, if I quote Gary correctly. Choose your poison. Yeah, this is directed at Tank Davis. And AB, Polo the Dawn is looking for you also. He just disposed of the same guy that you fought. Like, don't like, and another thing I want to say, man. This goes out to the media guys, the bloggers like myself. Start holding these dudes accountable. Do not let them get on here. That's why that's why I'm done like really trying to interview fighters in person. Or just because like you can't talk to me like that. Like say some old goofy dumb shit. Like if a fighter wants to fight you, they ain't ready yet. Like nah, man, knock it off, man. That's the problem with a lot of those fighters, man. You get that a lot with them. Guys aren't ready yet. No, you're not ready. You're scared. You're scared to lose to a guy that you saying is not ready yet. Because if you lose to somebody that you keep highlighting is not ready, not on your level, what's that say about you? What does that say about you? Let's keep it tall, man. That's the new shit. I'm not saying solid no more. Because a lot of motherfuckers claim they solid and they fragile. So let's keep it tall. If a guy's not ready, man, we got to hold some accountability. This is like anything in life. Just like I tell people when I'm at work, and I know I'm one of the nicest behind the machinery and all that, I jump in it and do what I do. If somebody can't fuck with you, spank them off. Spank them off. This is the fight game. This is the fight game, right? But see, like Lord of the Rings would say, I got to reference Lord of the Rings. Their confidence ain't there. But there's certain fighters whose confidence is there. Shout out to my man David Benavidez. I love his attitude. Since we speaking on confidence, the boy Charlo's confidence ain't there. He's all over with it, man. And I'm glad. Shout out to Demetrius Andrade, Boo Boo, for pointing that out. Pointing that out. Now we gotta make it make sense, man. And us journalists, bloggers, want to be media, new media, whatever you want to call it, instead of always trying to be friends with these fighters, start holding them accountable. Or like y'all like to say, have your receipts ready. Have your receipts ready. You know what I'm saying? They you know what it is too, man? They are going to keep him away from Boo Boo for as long as they can. Because you just seen him just fight an awkward fighter. And look how it looks. Now, Boo Boo is as awkward as it gets, but he could fight. He's a former Olympian with international pedigree, with wins over guys like Keith Thurman in the amateurs. Boo Boo was knocking everybody off in the amateurs. So they need to knock that off. They need to just knock that off and get with reality. My man Rob said, I'm on their head. Nah, I ain't on their head. I'm just kicking facts, man. I'm just kicking the sauce, man. This is the sauce, man. This is what they've been waiting for. This is what you want. This is what you want, right? You know, I'm just giving them what they want, man. Somebody got to do it. Somebody got to do it. You know? Somebody has to do it. Coach Reen in the building. Say what's up, Coach Reen.
What's up, you guys?
Yeah. But yeah, this is what they want. But yeah, back to what Boo Boo said. Boo Boo had a valid point. Matter of fact, let me find that real quick so I can expose that. I think the Boxing Voice posted that. See how I be kicking my flows now, man? Kicking my flows, man. But I got time today. Watch this, man. You gotta. That's why I love social media. I love when I'm in front of my joint. Because I can really, here it is right here. Perfect timing. Let's pull this up, man. That's why I be loving when I'm in front of my laptop, my little Chromebook. Because I get to work. I get to work. But look what it says. Let's read this, man. Future of boxing.
Excuse me.
Let's y'all hear the audio.
Whatever circumstances that he in, I'm not here for none of that. I'm a fighter. I own guns, only money, but I don't have rights to make the sanction bouts and to make the commissioners of each belt and he fights on a different level. I'm not into all that. you want to fight, you know how to make the fight happen. That's all I'm about. I'm not gonna go back and forth with him, but he's a horrible fighter. He's a horrible fighter. I mean, I'm cool with all that. I'm not here to talk shit about anybody who's warriors. I'm down to get in the ring with anybody. I just show y'all fight, like, you know. Let's see if you can beat dude out this long. And then we'll talk, you know, like whatever.
It seems like Murata and Triple G already have plans to fight at the end of this year, which leaves Demetrius Andrade. Any interest in a unification fight there, maybe towards the end of this year?
For sure, he got a belt. Yeah, let's go get him. He talking. I don't make the fights. I don't pick the fights. But whatever circumstances that he in, I'm not here for none of that. I'm a fighter. I own the lines only promoter, but I don't have rights to make the sanction bouts and to make the commissioners of each belt, and he fights on a different level. I'm not into all that. All right? I'm just, if you want to fight, you know how to make the fight happen. That's all I'm about. I'm not gonna go back and forth with him, but he's a horrible fighter. He's a horrible fighter. I mean, I'm cool with all that. I'm not here to talk shit about anybody who's warriors. I'm down to get in the ring with him.
All right. Now let me break this down for y'all, man. He just exposed himself. He just exposed himself, letting you know he has Lions Only Promotion is a promotion company with no power. He just exposed himself to y'all. But you guys be so caught up on wanting to be dudes' friends and not doing real journalism media work. The man just exposed himself. He said he runs Lions Only Promotion, but he can't set up the fights. So who sets up the fights? We know Al sets up the fight. But you just exposed yourself, though. You just showed your hand that you have no say-so. You have no say-so. But you always hear you guys saying y'all your own bosses. Like, come on, make it make sense. And you media guys that was at that press conference, man, y'all just to be giving dudes passes, man. Like, come on, man. That's why I see why y'all didn't want me in the game. But at the end of the day, I don't want to be in the game. I just want to do what I do right here because this is mine. I own this. And continue to work with my fighters that I'm working with and continue to groom them, market them. And that's what it is now. Like, I don't want to be media no more. The media game is too goofy for me. Because here it is. This dude just sat here, said an Olympian is a horrible fighter. Last time I checked, you didn't qualify for the Olympics. Last time I checked, you didn't qualify for the Olympics. Last time I checked, you didn't have an outstanding amateur career like Boo Boo. Like, so what are you talking about? He's a 2-division world champion, just like you, undefeated. What are you talking about? But he's a horrible fighter. Like, come on, man. You got to make it make sense, man. That's why your eye look like that. You had an eye jammy, man. Or that's what we used to call an eye jammy in the projects. We had an eye jammy. You got an eye jammy, man, because you don't make sense, man. You do not make sense. You just said you don't have the power. Yo, so you can't go to your handler, to your manager, and say, yo, this is who I want to fight. But yeah, y'all always screaming y'all bosses, man. Let's make it make sense, man. That's a fact. That's a fact. Devin Haney does have more control over his career. Yeah, that's a fact. Because Devin Haney is in a real partnership. He's in a real partnership. You know? He's in a real partnership. Him and his dad is in a partnership with Eddie Hearns. But this dude just exposed his whole hand. And nobody even, like, man, that's what I said, man. Yo, the media game is so like watered down. It is, man. And this is why right here. Because you just had they let him off the hook. He sat here and said he controls Lions Only, but he can't make the fights. So what kind of promotion company do you have? And watch how I tie this in, right? I've been telling y'all. Because like I said, y'all see how I move in this game now. You see how I move in the game now. I've been telling y'all, it's a lot of fishy shit over there. Because, like I told you, I've been shopping fighters. Check this source right here now. I'm going to fuck the game up. This is one of my greatest highlights. I've been moving fighters on the underground scene, right? If I go to you and you got a promotion company, right? You're a promoter, and I say, yo, I represent these fighters. I manage these fighters. I'm looking to get them signed. You're a promoter. You're supposed to be able to sign them or tell them you can't sign them if you are a real, legit promoter. Because that's what promoters do. Promoters sign fighters to fight on a promotion company. If that makes any sense. Or maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. But I do know this. I do know my Uncle Jay got Jihad Tucker signed to a promotion company, Top Rank. Jay represents Jihad, and he made the call, and Jihad got signed to a promotion company. So maybe I do know a little something. But hey, what do I know? As we move on, man, these dudes with these fraud companies, man. Well, man, he just exposed his whole self and told you he was a fraud. Like, if you run lines only promotion, but you can't go to your handle and say, yo, this is who I want to fight, what kind of promotion company is that? Is this making sense to y'all? Or it's just over y'all head because y'all are like caught up on wanting to be friends with these fighters and not really journalists and media. That's what reporters do. If you say something and a reporter does his investigation report on it and it doesn't come back right, you're supposed to ask questions. They all dropped the ball at that press conference. The man sat there and said he don't have no control over this, that, and the third. He like, man, it's sad, man. It's sad. But yeah, that was an excellent joint put together right there, man. By the Boxer Voice. You see, I posted my thing because I don't own that video. So once again, I don't want, it's a couple people in here, man. And I know it's a lot of source hating. I had to post a disclaimer because I know they're going to try to, get my video taken down because this sauce is so spicy. It's spicy. You know the vibes. You know the vibes, man. Yeah, Tyson Fury and Wilder. That's a big fight coming up, man. This weekend is big fights. This is a good fight too. Shout out to the Boxing Voice, man. I see the young boy Vito is trying to redeem himself. He's fighting the dude he just lost to. The dude he lost to, James Martin, lost to the young boy over there at the Top Rank side, Xander. They're throwing Vito right back in the ring with him. I don't know if I like that, man. I don't know if I like that, man. I'm gonna say why, man. He's 18 years old. Hopefully they work something out and dude gonna just let him win or something, man. Cause I would have never did that. Shout out to my cousin Jay down there in Texas by way of Georgia, Valdosta. I got family all over. Yeah, a lot of big fights this weekend, the whole weekend. Cause you got a card on Sunday too. A card on Sunday. My man Bulletproof is fighting Sunday. Shout out to Bulletproof Brent. That's another guy I interviewed, man. Cool dude, him and his coach. Solid, man. That's what I said, man. The list goes on, man. I did this in real life, man. In real time, man. In real life, in real time, man. Once upon a time. And like I said, things is about to open back up. I'm not running around like, yeah, I will be fucking with the rank, the good folks over there. But as far as like, if it's some fighters that I fuck with, yeah, I pull up. But as far as like trying to go cover events and do all that shit, I'm not doing it no more. Been there and done that, man. My resume speaks for itself when it comes to doing that, man. It is what it is now. Like I said, I got other responsibilities when it comes to this boxing game. But like I said, I opened the door for a lot of brothers to possibly pivot in that lane because follow the blueprint. Follow the blueprint. You seen how I was giving it up, you know? Seen how I was giving it up, going to the weigh-ins, going here, going there, you know? That was all on my accord. I wasn't getting credentials. I was just stomping like the stepper I am. Because I'm a stepper in real life. And I was inspiring my people. I was kicking in doors for them. The same way Uncle Jay kicked in doors for me, I was kicking in doors for them. Yeah, that's all you got to do. Go to the weigh-ins, to the public workouts, you know, because all those you don't need credentials. See, now I'm giving y'all the game. You don't need credentials. Pull up to the fights, and like if you popping in real life and you pull up to the fights, the fighters is gonna fuck with you. All you gotta do is hit them up like, yo, whoop-de whoop whoop-de whoop. That's why people used to go crazy, right? When I used to go to these PBC fights and I would have the fighters around me fucking with me. You know why? Because I had their numbers. I have their actual numbers. And they know, like I said, the tall ones, the solid ones, the real right ones, they know what was going on when they came to me and this media shit. And they knew I was a stand-up dude because half the time, a lot of the fighters I ever met in the flesh, whenever they see me with my daughters. They knew I was moving like a real man. They knew I was like, they'll be like, yo, yeah, we could do an interview. We could do this for you. I don't have no babysitter. So what I have to do, I'm a man. Load my daughters up and we get it popping. We out. See, solid, tall, respect that. So that's why when you would see me at these fights, and you would see Keith Thurman, you would see Tony Harrison, you would see these guys. It's because they knew I wasn't getting a fair play. They knew I wasn't getting credentials. But I would hit them up like, yo, I'm in such and such, man. Meet me over here, whoop-de-whoop, whoop-de-whoop. And you already see what happens, how we was getting it popping, man. See, I'm giving y'all the game, man. I'm giving y'all the sauce, man. You don't need credentials. And most of the time, dudes that got credentials, they getting fed like zoo animals. You can't flow. They don't let you flow the way you need to flow. They want you to record. That's why if you ever notice, right? Check this sauce out right here. If you ever notice, right? When these dudes be doing their interviews, it be all of them looking like some old poor man paparazzi shit. Man, come on, man. That's why, yo, that shit is weak, man. It been weak. That shit is weak, man. That's not the vibes, man. That's not the vibes. Trying to have us like a million reporters following the fighter and everybody like, nah, that's not the vibe, man. That's corny. Like that, yo. That's why they are exposed because that looks so weak. It's not. Shout out to my man. I'm gonna use his name. It's not authentic. Check the vocab. It's not authentic. You know the vibes. Yeah, we cooking tonight, man. Damn, I've been on for 40 minutes, man. I'm in my bag, man. I'm in my bag tonight, man. But I told y'all, man, I had a little time. It's raining. You know? We having leftovers, so it's like I don't gotta really cook. It's just throw it in the oven, let it warm up. Is there any basketball games on tonight? Let me look at my phone, man. Hold on, let me look at my phone. See what's going on, man. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, but I pretty much covered the topics that I want to cover tonight, man. Hopefully y'all all was feeling the vibes tonight. And I'm gonna enjoy some basketball. It's raining. I got my lemon water. You know, yesterday I was down and out, man. I had a little bit of food poisoning. You know, I had some bad seafood on Father's Day, man. That shit just had me reevaluating the whole situation. Like the last 2 days, I've been on my vegan, man. Real talk, man. Fruits and pistachios. Like today, I had a seaweed salad. I was just trying to get back, man. Like, any of y'all that ever had any type of seafood, food poisoning, that shit is nothing nice, man. That how you feeling like you dying. Yeah, but I still dropped the sauce for y'all yesterday, man. Gave y'all a nice sauce, man. But yeah, we're gonna wrap this up, man. You know, I appreciate my guy Rob, the reporter, Pop a lot of shit, James, tapping with him, my cousin Jay. You know, just everybody, and for the ones that's gonna play it back and try to emulate the style, just pay homage, man. Because like I always tell you, what God has for you will be for you. But if you're trying to do something that somebody else is doing, it's not gonna work out for you because it's not for you. With that being said, we're gonna close on that. In the words of Uncle Russ, thank y'all for coming out. God bless you. Good night.
Bye.